By Zavamaida Mowira, at least 8 more ZANUPF members of parliament are set to be ejected from parliament after the ruling party's extraordinary congress held last Friday adopted a central committee report recommending their expulsion, together with 12 other party members. Former Foreign Affairs Minister Walter Misembi, the 20 ZANUPF members were allegedly part of the G40 faction accused of causing chaos and instability in ZANUPF before the military coup that toppled President Robert Mugabe. The adoption of the Central Committee report recommending for their expulsion signaled the end of their stint as legislators, as it meant they were no longer representing the interests of the party under whose ticket they went into parliament. The following members of the G40 cabal who had, through their nefarious activities, destroyed the legacy of His Excellency the President CDE Robert Gabriel Mugabe and are hereby expelled from the party. Read the minutes of the Central Committee report. The HMS is Paul Chimdzagutu South, Shadrach Mashaya Mombe Harare South, Samuel Undanch Chimanamani East, Makasini Longwain Mabaringwa East, Sarah Mahoko Hurungwe East, Walter Mazembe Masvingo South, Anastasia Ndlovu Proportionate Representative and Unisandi Moyo Senator. The pending expulsion from Parliament is in terms of Section 129(1) of the Constitution. Section 129(1) provides as follows: the seat of a Member of Parliament becomes vacant if the member has ceased to belong to the political party of which he or she was a member when elected to Parliament, and the political party concerned, by written notice to the Speaker or the President of the Senate, as the case may be, has declared that the member has ceased to belong to it. 5 other MPs from ZANUPF were expelled from Parliament last month after ZANUPF wrote to the Speaker of the National Assembly that they were no longer representing the party's interests in Parliament. They are Messrs. Xavier Kasukuwe Mount Darwin South, Kuchinai Chipanga Makoni West, Ignatius Chombo Zavimba North, Professor Jonathan Moyo Solotcho North, and Mandiai Tawa Pikimen Mutasa South. ZANUPF's Extraordinary Congress also adopted the expulsion of other party members who were part of the G40 faction. They are Mrs. Grace Mugabe, who was the ruling party's secretary for Women's League; Mr. Felekezela MP Hoko ZANUPF Second Secretary; Mrs. Latina Undanch Secretary for Administration for Women's League; Mr. Innocent Hamandish ZANUPF Youth League National Commissar; Mr. Mantle Labeo Malingo ZANUPF Youth League Deputy National Secretary; and Mr. Xavier Kazizi ZANUPF Youth League Acting Secretary for Administration. That CDE Felekezela MP Hoko B. and is hereby recalled from the position of Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANUPF for being divisive, a member of the G40 cabal, tribalism, protecting criminals, preaching hate speech and behaving in a manner inconsistent with the office and decorum of the office as VP. Read the Central Committee report. That CDE Grace Mugabe and is hereby recalled from the position of Secretary for the Women's League of ZANUPF for promoting hate speech, divisiveness and assuming roles and powers not delegated to her office. The Herald.